Hi guys, I hope you're all keeping well and safe. Welcome to Early Years Matters TV. On this channel, we focus on everything early childhood related. And if these are the kind of videos you're looking for, what you have to do, subscribe. And not just subscribe, turn on that notification bell so that whenever a new video is being dropped on this channel, you'll be the first person to be notified. Today, I'm going to be talking about the environment as the third teacher in early childhood. Yes, today's discussion is going to be all about the environment as the third teacher in early childhood. Let me start by talking about the concept of the environment as the third teacher. Where is this idea from? So this idea of the environment as the third teacher came from Reggio Emilia approach, which the founder is Loris Malaguzzi, is of the idea that the child has three teachers. So who are the three teachers of the child? The adults, other children, and the physical environment. So I'm sure you've often hearing the third teacher. So this is where the idea of the environment as the third teacher came from. So it's all about the child has three teachers, the adults. And who are the adults that we're talking about? We're talking about the parents, we're talking about the educator, we're about adults in the child environment. And then we talk about other children. Who are the other children? We're talking about the child peers. So these are the people that the child interact with, their friends, they go to the same preschool together, they do things together. So they learn from other children in their environment, their neighbor, children around them. So they also learn from them. Whereas the third teacher is the physical environment, with the environment that the child is surrounded with. So you might be wondering, how is the environment the third teacher? Don't worry, I'm going to really break it down. That is why I often say on this channel that as adults, we have to be positive role model to the children. They observe what people do in their environment and they tend to do the same as well. So they copy, they emulate what people do in their environment, and in return, they do the same as well. So that's why I'm often an advocate that adults, we have to be positive role model to children, because they watch what we do, and whatever we do, they tend to do the same as well. So now let's talk about the physical environment. In relation to the environment as the third teacher, the physical environment has to be laid out in such a way that it will promote or facilitate learning. Yes, we're talking about early childhood here with the test of children from birth to 8. So the physical environment has to be laid out in such a way that they can easily thrive, they can explore the environment. For instance, if you want to promote physical development, then you have to give the children the opportunity to be able to do this. For instance, you have to be able to provide them with materials that will encourage them to use their fine motor skills. So this is why the physical environment is important. The way you lay out the room, you're a preschool teacher, the children arrive every morning. The room should be laid out in such a way that it will promote learning, that the children can easily explore, that they're not waiting for you. For instance, if you want to promote a love for reading, so what do you have to do? You have to ensure that your environment is reading conducive. You lay the books in such a way that the children can easily reach out for them. They are not struggling, calling your names, Florence, can you help me get the book? Everything at the lower level of the child is easily accessible. The child can easily reach out for them. They are not struggling for the books. They are not calling your attention. So this is where the physical environment as the third teacher comes in. The physical environment is promoting learning, a love for learning. The children come in the morning, they say that the physical environment is bright and colorful. For instance, if the physical environment is bright and colorful, it's going to promote a love for learning. It's welcoming. You need to understand that in the area of early childhood, children learn through play. And whatever you're going to be introducing, it has to be fascinating, not something that is dull, that the children will not be interested in. So they arrive in the morning, the environment is bright, it's colorful, they can easily access the materials, the resources. It's going to definitely promote a love for learning. It's going to be interested in learning. Everything that they need is available. For instance, you've 10 children in your early childhood classroom and then they want to paint. So you need to ensure that each child has their paint. They are not struggling. They are not waiting for somebody else. They are not waiting for their peers before they can paint. So this is another angle of the physical environment. You want the children to develop a love for painting. So you need to ensure that each child has their paintbrush. They have enough paints. They have the paper. paper, they have the cardboard, whatever they're going to use to paint, they have their aprons, they're struggling, they are not waiting for others. Because for instance, if they are waiting, like that is why it's often important. Maybe for instance, this is where planning comes into play as well. You have 10 children in your early childhood classroom. Maybe for instance, if you have only 5 brushes, so that means you have to divide the children into 2 groups. So maybe the first group will be painting, while the other group will be doing something else. While they wait their turn, they could be reading a story, they could be engaging in pretend play while they're waiting their turn for their so that they can engage in the painting as well. So these are just examples of why the environment is the third teacher. And if you want more of this video on this channel, what you have to do is subscribe. Subscription is free, and not just subscribe, turn on that notification bell so that whenever a new video is being dropped on this channel, you'll be the first person to be notified. Hi guys, on this channel, mentor. Are you an early childhood educator, an emergent early childhood educator? You're looking for a mentor. Don't go. That I offer on this channel is mentorship, and the pack is called Early Years Mentorship. Are you looking for a mentor? You want someone to mentor you on the journey of early childhood? Because I know and I understand, have been there myself. I remember when I first started my degree in early childhood, when I first started my journey into early childhood, it was a daunting experience. I was alone looking for all the support that I could get. You might be someone similar like that as well. You might be having similar experience as well. The experimenter, don't go anywhere with this. I'm a mentor as well. So check one of the membership pack out. It's called Early Years Mentorship, and it's a monthly mentor program. So it's a month at your own convenience. You select the day once in a month that is convenient for you, because I understand that you might be working, you might be studying, you're busy, you have other things that you're doing. So that's why it's tailored to your own needs, to your own availability. So you select once in a month that it's okay for me to mentor you, and it's online, it's via Zoom. So it's online, so distance is not a barrier saying, oh, I stay in Canada, I stay in UK, she's in Ireland, she mentor me. The world is now digitalized, so everything is going to be online via Zoom. So if you're interested, if you're looking for a mentor, so check this membership pack out. It's called Early Years Mentorship, and I'll be willing to have you as one of my mentors next time. Stay safe and mind yourselves for now. Bye.